Twitch when they finally get ads on Zach Rar. Twitch when Zach starts a third channel. Oh my god. The third channel. Asmongold Rar. That would be really fucking funny if I did this. To be fair, like, this would be really fucking funny. This is so stupid. There's a big part of me that wants to do this just because of that. Do it for meme history. I genuinely don't understand why he doesn't go back to his main channel. Yeah, neither do I. Okay? Like, I don't have a reason for it. I don't have an explanation. It's just a weird mental block, and I can't give people a more satisfying answer. Sorry. Would someone be so kind of give me a TLDR? I'm from main channel. Yeah, sure. Go to Kick and wait for Twitch to fix their moderation. Kick is a fucking cesspool, and most of its streamers are literally retarded. People said the same thing about Twitch. Wish he'd stream on YouTube too, but oh well. Maybe I could try that. Still being subbed to his main channel since day one. Gotta keep the badge. Oh, man. As Zach Rar channel is the singular reason I watch Twitch instead of just watching YouTube videos. Tuning into a stream, I instantly get hit with ads. I will do whatever I can to, like, minimize the amount of ads, and I will always do that because I just don't like ads that much, and I think that they're annoying. Like, that's really about it. Fuck Twitch and streamers for giving max ads. Okay, so I want to make sure this is very clear. So, streamers... And by the way, we have so many ads on YouTube. I do sponsored streams. I never want to appear as a guy who's trying to, like, talk down on people who are trying to get money. If you're trying to get money, go for it. Go for it, do it. Like, I'm not virtue signaling about this at all. This is the way I feel. This is my own personal choice. It doesn't make me morally better than anybody. There's no, like, weird ego shit going on. This is just what I feel like doing because I don't really give a fuck, right? That's it. And so it's personal choice. Anyway, I want to make sure I make that clear. Next thing. I want people to understand, like, with the Twitch ad incentive program, a lot of people don't understand how it works. People, how many times have you had somebody, a streamer, say, and there are some exceptions to this that actually do make sense. Like, one exception to this, I don't know if it's, yeah, I guess it must be, right? Like Hassan, right? Hassan has to run an ad every hour. Like, he has to do that. Like, that's part of his contract, as far as I know. And so, other than that, and this is also, by the way, it was a contract that he signed. Like, he chose to have this contract. He wanted to have this contract. He signed it. He says, yes, I want this contract. All of these other people, they did not sign a contract, but they are signing a monthly deal. And the way that it works, the way that it worked, it might be different now, is that you basically get paid for a certain amount of ad density on your channel based off of your average viewership. So you agree with Twitch that Twitch will give you this amount of money, and you will run 6 minutes of ads an hour, or 8 minutes of ads an hour, or 4 minutes of ads an hour. Those are real numbers. I've seen them. I've had friends show them to me. So when a streamer complains that they have to run ads, they are complaining about this because they signed up to run ads. It's not like Twitch is making them do this. Twitch gave them the opportunity to do this to make more money, which is totally fine. But let's not blame this on Twitch. And let's also talk about how much money it is. I had a friend of mine. This person gets under 1,000 viewers. I'm not going to say a name. I'm not going to do anything like that. They get under... Actually, I'm going to go even farther. They get under 600 viewers. They showed me their payouts. For the highest amount, it was $8,000 a month. This was a while ago. The rates may have changed. Other things like that. $8,000 a month. That's on the top. On top. Like, I'm not talking about subs. I'm not talking about other shit, right? Donations, etc. Like, $8,000. So you have a situation where streamers are being incentivized to effectively sell out their channel. And I find this to be problematic. Now, the truth is that I think that this is problematic in practice, right? Or sorry, in theory. But the practice of it does not indicate anything. And I want to show this right now. So if you go and you look at Twitch tracker and you look at statistics and the overview for how many people are using Twitch, wow, it's actually gone down a lot. This is crazy. It was not like this. Now it's actually going to, holy shit. Hold up. Hold up. Guys, is Twitch dying? Oh my god. Kick and YouTube. Oh my god. They lost Korea? True. There's a Korean streamer girl that used to stream on Twitch, and she can't do that anymore because of this. Summer vacation, European football, etc. Easy, literally easy disproof. July, August, September. Let's look at March, April, May, June. March, April, May, June. 2021, March, April, May, June. Let's look at 2019. March, April, May, June. This is not a reflected pattern at any other point in time. Your conclusion does not seem to be supported by evidence. COVID, though? Yeah, but COVID wasn't in 2019. That's why I looked at 2019, because I knew people would bring that up. Think about it like this. There's only one right way to read a graph, but there's infinitely many wrong ways. So it makes sense that people will get it wrong. Okay? People trying to gotcha? Well, people don't know how graphs work. See, the reason why people can't understand this data is the reason why people don't vote for better candidates in politics. Because nobody can understand what the national budget is, but everybody can understand if a man is actually a man or a woman is actually a woman. And so what bathrooms they should use. That's something that's easy to understand. So that's what people are talking about. That's the reason. There it is. Fair point. Yeah, people are, this is a conspiracy theory. I don't have a tinfoil hat, but, this will have to do. I think that people and young people in America in public schools are being intentionally misinformed. I think that they're being taught intentionally stupid things, and I think it's on purpose. And people are being it's designed for people to be stupid. They're intentionally kept stupid. Yes, I think that's what's happening. But yeah, if you look at these numbers here, January 2.6K, July 2 million, right? So, sorry, 2.6 million to 2 million. So 2.6 to 2 million, that's obviously 6. So that would be about a 22% decrease, right? And so that maybe 21%, somewhere around there. That is a crazy decrease. Losing 20% of your people, over 20% of your people in, what would it be? 7 months, 6 months? That is crazy. July just started. That's true. July just started, but that won't matter. Why would July just starting matter? It's a 7-day average. Yeah, but an average, like it's a small sample size. So you think that man. So what is your argumentation? That because there's a small sample size, you think that there's a 6-month trend in one direction, but you think this smaller sample size will, in some counterintuitive way, actually, when it's fully investigated, indicate the opposite trend? What precedent do you have for that? How do you come to that conclusion? Like, I don't understand. Like, less severe. Yeah, it would be less severe. Good point. You could be right about that. And I think we'll have to find out. But it would go different. I don't think so at all. 25% isn't small. Yeah, no, it's not. Anyway, so it's first weekend this month? Oh, God. Okay, anyway. Twitch, I hope that I hope that people have reached the end of the ads, right? Like, there's been too many fucking ads on this website. It is crazy. Like, if I want to watch somebody stream, I can't do it because of how many ads there are. I don't know what to... There's a spider on the wall. That's one of the... he's fine. No, he's the small one, right? Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, get turbo. Yeah, you should get turbo, absolutely. Spider's good. No, there's a few of the bad boys. So I have these spiders downstairs, and basically, so there was a spider. It was like the size of It was the size of like the top of a soda can. It was like this big, right? It was like this big of a spider. Maybe the legs were a little bit more. And it was in my sink. And I was like, well, what's this? There's a spider in my sink. So obviously I got a knife. I was going to stab the spider to death or like cut it in half. And I tried to do it. And it was really late. I was like tired. And I'm just like, oh, fuck, right? And I didn't get him. He got away from me. And they almost never get away from me. But he did. He got away. I said, fuck it. All right, you're good. You know, you've passed the natural selection test, and now he lives in the house. That's it. No scissors. Yeah, I looked for scissors. I didn't find him. Yeah. Yeah, now he's in the house. He roached out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a fucking survivor, man. I also looked up, I looked at what kind of a spider it was, etc. This one, let's see, is he going to pass the natural selection test? He's getting too close to me. All right, let's find out. I'm just going to smash him with my hand. Anyway, I'll go back to this, right? I want to get back to this. So, and by the way, it's only like one leg on my hand. Who cares, right? There's barely even that. So who gives a fuck? Anyway, so, yeah, it's not like all the guts were on there. And anyways, yeah, so there's a bunch of ads. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, people basically, they get given a deal that is such a good deal that it's like basically Twitch is paying them to kill their channel. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these people. And like they get basically like you get presented with like, do you want to make top 10% wealth for a first world country? Or do you want to play less ads? And like you ask a normal person, right? Like an average, like, you know, you're 28, you've been a streamer for 3 years. You know, like I think that if you're not making $100,000 a year as a streamer, you should look for another job. And I'm going to explain why. I think Miz said this. I think he's very right. The reason why is because streaming for 95% of people doesn't last. And whenever I say 95%, I'm talking about 95% of the 99.9% that are actually successful. So, like, you're talking about, like, you already take the top 0.1%, and then 95% of that top 0.1% will not last. And if I think back for myself, right, when I first started streaming, how many of the people that were popular then are still popular? And how many of the people are not, right? So, like, you look at live channels. Let's see, who else do we have? Who's on today? Lyric, the legend, the timeless one, Lyric, absolutely, 100% with him. But a lot of these other people, right? Like Rubius, I think was kind of around, but like not as much as he was. Chance was around, obviously. But you scroll down and you see some of these people. These are newer people. A lot of these people are newer. They came in the last like 3 years, last 5 years. And I remember whenever my channel popped off, and this was in like 2018. So 2008, 2018. And I went from getting like fucking like 10k viewers to like maybe like 30k, right? I like in like 1 month, right? And it was crazy. And Kai destroyed it. Yeah, well, Kai popped the fuck off, right? And you have people like Kai, you know, Queso, Jinxie, Playboy Mac, let's see, what are the other ones? Sketch, fuck, Bruce, right? Bruce, look at Bruce. Bruce popped off for a while. Like, he's gone through, like, a bunch of drama bullshit, right? But, like, for a while, like, bro, he was popping off. Aiden, Thor, look at Thor, right? Very new streamer. Speed, yep, there you go. And, you're on a Gandhi whenever Classic came out? Oh, yeah, for sure. But, like, I'm just saying in general, right? But, Neon, I don't know about Neon, right? But, like, because he was a lot of U-botting, etc., right? Bruce fall off so fucking hard. Look, I just think it's sad. I always like Bruce. Like, I think it's sad. I hope he can get his shit together at some point. And, like, you know, because he's, like, whenever Bruce was at his best, he was so funny and so likable. And I just hope he can get back to that. Right? He can. Like, if he goes back and he does streams like he used to, He'll build it back up. It'll take time, but it's up to him. It's his own decision. Put reverse there. Yeah, there you go. And so yeah, he got to do something. But here's what I'm really trying to get at, right? Is that people don't understand, like, a lot of these streamers, like, they're running all these ads and they're gonna kill their channel by doing it. I think what happens, and what will end up happening is that you're gonna have less streamers. The turbo payouts now are helping a lot. More people are getting turbo and streamers are getting credited for it. I think that's great. Like, I would recommend everybody to get turbo. However, that will never actually, like, you'll never have a like a free service will never have a conversion rate to payments. Remember, we talked to those. I can't say who it was. We talked about this, but we talked to people, SFan, about this exact topic. And you know, it's true. Like, you always have a very low conversion rate. Yeah. And so you will never have, like, more than like 20%, 15% conversion rate of, like, getting people who are using a free service to pay for it. So what ends up happening is that people that are using this free service, it is a very bad value proposition to degrade the quality of your product in order to force people to pay for it. It's antagonistic in nature. So I worry that people will move off of Twitch if it gets bad enough. And I'm going to be real, guys. This is a very bad 6 months for Twitch. Especially if this trend continues in July. And people are right that this trend could change. But this is a very, very bad trend. Kick is rising. I don't know. I think Kick is, you know, I'd have to look and see it for myself. The ads are getting longer and longer. It's just too much. Ads are not the reason why a stream will die. It seems so counterintuitive. It feels like most people don't actively watch streams. It's almost in the background, so ads don't bother them that much. They're not bad, but they're also not good. Right? They're not adding anything with any sort of, like, real value. Like, they are making the experience worse, and you will have people that will leave for ads. It's crazy. Kick is dead as fuck. I mean, I don't know. It depends on, you know, who's on and what time it is. But yeah, the streamers are getting paid out for these ads. That's what it is. I watch an ad, then realize I don't care what's on stream, and then go to another streamer and it's the same ad again. Instant YouTube swap. Yeah, I've had that happen too, where, like, I don't use Twitch, or, like, I have Twitch, I have, like, Twitch open, and I'll, like, look at the stream, and then it'll have, like, an ad, and it's annoying. I'll end up just going to YouTube. Because, like, the YouTube ads, like, YouTube has ads. I don't even have premium for YouTube, but I can just skip the ad after, like, 15 or 5 seconds. Like, the Twitch ads are really bad because they're, like, minimum 30 seconds, and there's usually, like, a chain of them. So, like, you're sitting there watching a minute and 30 seconds of ads. That's crazy. That is a crazy amount of ads. Whereas on YouTube, yeah, I get ads, but they're not really annoying. To me, they're not as annoying to me.